Today we're going to be making a delicious Korean chicken curry. A potato and a carrot are my vegetables of choice. I will peel my potato and then chop it into little cubes. This helps it cook faster than if you had big chunks. I will peel my carrot and then chop it up into half moons. I'll also be using frozen peas for this recipe. Now the main ingredient, the chicken breast. I've got a boneless breast with the skin on, and this doesn't have the tenderloin attached to it, but if yours does, you'll want to remove that to make the cooking easier. Now I season my chicken breast with salt and pepper on both sides. In a bowl, I will add a tablespoon of Korean curry powder. I'm using a brand called Ottogi, and this is the medium spicy one. To that I add 150 ml of water and mix that all up. I'll put a link to order this curry paste in the video description box. Now I set that aside. Now onto the curry. I get my pan on the stove and I heat up some avocado oil. Once that is hot, I lay the chicken skin side down and let it cook. Once you have a nice crust and the skin is lovely and golden, flip that chicken over. Now if you have a skinless chicken breast, no problem, the cooking method and cooking time is the same. I also like to make sure I sear the sides and stand the breast on its head, which helps the cooking process. I will also flip it back over on the skin side now. I will take a reading with my meat thermometer just to check where it's at and then flip it over again. Now you want to cook your chicken to 165F or 74C, and the thermometer is pretty accurate. We're also going to be cooking this a little more with the curry, so I remove it from the pan and put it on the side to rest. I add in my potatoes and give them a quick saute before adding some water, covering it with the lid and just letting those potatoes cook for a few minutes. It is important to let the chicken rest and not cut into it immediately. This way it retains all the juices and doesn't become dry. I check in on my potatoes and now I add in the carrots, cover it and let it cook. I leave a little gap for the steam to escape as I want to reduce the liquid in the pan a bit. After a few minutes I pop the lid and in go the frozen peas, then the curry powder and water mixture that we made. Give it all a good mix and now you'll see the curry sauce start to thicken. Once you've got the consistency you want for the curry, we're almost done. I add in any resting juices from the chicken. Now it's time to cut the chicken. I cut right down the middle and look at that, it's frickin' perfectly cooked and still juicy. Now if anyone is going to yell, "But that's still raw," just calm yourself because I will now cut the breast into cubes and look at that cutting board, no crazy juices flowing over. That's because we rested the breast. Then we add the chicken to the curry and give everything a good mix, and if the breast was even slightly undercooked, it will now finish cooking in the heat. Anyway, that's our Korean style chicken curry ready. I like to serve mine with some jasmine rice, and that's pretty much a perfect meal for any day of the week. And as you might notice, I've garnished the dish with some fresh chive, just to look all fancy. Anyway, time to taste. Alright folks, it's time to taste the Korean style chicken curry and let's dive right in. Get some of that rice, some of the carrot, a piece of chicken, and yeah, let's dig in. That chicken is juicy. And the curry is flavorful, the carrot still has a bit of bite to it, just like I like it. And this is a perfect meal. Lunch, dinner, even breakfast. It's delicious. I don't really have anything else to say except I hope you will make this. Anyway, till the next episode, cheers and keep cooking. This food has been brought to you by the wonderful people who support me on Patreon and here on the YouTube channel memberships. If you would like to join the Headbangers Kitchen community, consider subscribing to my Patreon or to the YouTube channel memberships. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. Oh yeah.